Okay, when you start drawing, do an oval and have it tilt this direction. You can draw yours much lighter than mine. Okay, then go this here and draw a diagonal line up that way. Another diagonal. And curve in a little bit. This gets a little shading right there. Now when you want to have the put the ear on, you're going to go right across from where the nose is, and then here is where the eye is going to go, right here, and you can put the ear right over here, and this is a diagonal line, another diagonal, and then curved. Then you put your triangle in here. Okay, now let's go across here and do the eye. Curved, diagonal, diagonal. Now you're going to draw that diagonal line here and down this way. This, now we're going to move that up a little bit. So you see there's a space from here to here a little bit more. I'm going to erase this right in there. Okay, let's just do the outlining here of the hair. Diagonal, diagonal, and we have one over here. This is darker right in here. So whenever you do some areas of darker shading, and then you shade that in because the hair is pretty dark, but when you do this in here, that gives it more character. And we got to go back here and do some shading also. off of here. Okay, I'm going to do a little erasing right here. I want to make that a little sharper line. Okay, now with the line pattern that's in here, you're looking at diagonal lines. And some curved ones. Diagonal, diagonal. Okay, now we want to go here. That shadow. Shadow right in here. And look at the curved lines. I compare across here. Nice and dark here. And you're always looking for contrast, light next to dark, and this happens to lend itself to that really nicely. And then we have to go here and make this circular shape. And for a little highlight, we'll leave that white right there. And then you can take a smudge stick and go like this. Put a little shadow there. And I noticed I made an extra line here I don't need. I compare that over here and here. And I'm going to take this smudge stick, pick up a little of this here, and I'm going to do a little shading along here. And I'm going to do a little shading by the eye. This I'm going to make it a little softer. Okay, now I want you to add something totally new to this. Make it more creative. And I just noticed right here, if you want this more of a lightness, you got to take a little bit of this off right here. So you're just adjusting to make that a little more sharper. Or, you know, the distance from here to here, I just took a little bit off, and that should help around this. I'm going to be a little more picky about right here. Got to get rid of that dark look here. When you just adjust your lines a little bit, things look a lot different. Oh, and I noticed something else here. do some shading in this and some shading underneath. And over here, if you want that totally more black, just do your pencil lines like that. So that gets much darker. You can go like this also